Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with a magazine make. So today this dropped through my door and it is Simply Cards and Papercraft. Absolutely gorgeous stamp set and die set. So this is issue number 202. So I haven't looked at it yet. So I tend to look at them as and when I sort of after I've made something with them, just because I think it's quite nice to see what I come up with first. So that we'll have, I'm not going to go through everything, but we've got some inspiration for using the free gifts. There is an offer here of 3 issues for just £6 if you subscribe. So if I hold this up here, you can pause the video and then write down this. And then you can subscribe and get 3 for £6, which isn't bad at all. So yeah, so the retail price of this is £6.99. So I mean, you're already saving money, so that is a very good offer. Like I say, lots and lots. I'm not going to go through it. I'm just going to literally just grab a couple of pages and then away we go. So in next issue of Simply Cards and Papercraft, we have this laid ponies, pomponis. Happy birthday, thank you, thinking of you, congratulations. If friends with flowers, I pick you. And then you get a stamp set, as not a stamp set, oh dear, a die set in which you can cut them out as well. So that is next month, which looks really, really nice. So yeah. So that is the magazine. Like I say, it's very, very quick, very, very short, because if you're going to sort of buy it, you don't want me to show you the whole thing. What I'm going to do now, so we do have the dies. We've got this cut and embossed one as well, and we've got the stamp set. So I'm going to go off camera. Now this video will be sped up because the house is super busy, and it's the only way that I can record today. So I will go off camera right now. I'm going to go and die cut some of the foliage, and then we've got these, and I'll come back on, I'll stamp and colour these with you. So yeah, so I really hope that you enjoy this video and find it very inspirational. So yeah, I'll talk to you at the end. Okay, so I'm all finished now. You will have seen at the beginning I used this as a stencil, just to bring in that background, and just think that's absolutely gorgeous. Now I didn't bring anything in really other than staples, so I used my distress inks, I used my Winsor & Newton Pro markers, but you can use any markers or any colouring essentials that you would like to use. I did use my Memento black ink because I was using the Pro markers. And then just some cardstock, some green cardstock out of my stash for the ferns. That shouldn't be on there. So yeah, so that's all I've done. So I've used this darker green. I originally wanted to use the lighter green, but then as I was die cutting this, as you can see, I was going to do the whole page, and then I decided actually I want a darker colour and came up with this idea. So normally when I'm designing cards from magazine mix, because obviously I'm not looking at the card, the magazine itself for inspiration, I'm looking at the stamp set, I'm looking at the dies, so I'm looking to see what there is for me to use. And on this one I really wanted to utilise this fern die that is here because it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love adding greenery to my my project. So, and when I love adding flowers, as most of you know. Now I did do something a little different, so I used this flower and then I did this flower separately. Now this flower would actually go in there to give it shadow, so you can do the dark bit in the center using this bit, but I actually quite liked it as a stamp itself, so I did come in with my distress inks. I used them as the color, and then I just brought in this uni pin fine liner pen. It's water and fade proof, and it's pigment ink, and I used a 0.1 mil to just go around, just to give it as if it has been stamped. So that's really all that I did. I used my Pro markers in which to colour them in. I also have these, so these are new, the Spectrum Noir markers. I only have a handful of them, but I thought I'd try them, and they are quite nice. They feel a bit big in your hand compared to my Pro markers. I think I still love my Pro markers, but they are a nice marker. So I'm going to put all of these in my stash busting box, because as most of you know, this year it's all about stash busting. I have a huge box full of stuff that I would like to use this year, and any bits that are left over from projects, so these flowers and the ferns, will go in there, and I hope to use them by the end of the year. So oh dear, that felt like like quite a rush to just to sort of say that. Oh, my phone is telling me it's snack time. It isn't, because I only ate about an hour ago. So so on the card I have used a few of the distress inks. So for the ferns itself I've used the Lucky Clover, and then around the edge, just to give a border, I've used the pine needles. So that's all I've done there. I have used, so on the what do you call them, the little flowers, so the centre bit, this bit here, I've used peacock feathers, Victorian velvet and dusky concord. And then for the sentiment, I wasn't sure actually which one to use, so I just put For You, because then it can be for any occasion. And I've actually used this, now it's the first time I've used it. I did buy it from my local charity shop for £1.50, and it's 3 different green embossing powders, and I thought, do you know what, I haven't used this, so I didn't know what colours they were going to turn out to be. And you know, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, isn't that just beautiful? And it just blends so nicely into the card. So yeah, so that is the card that I have created using this month's Simply Cards and Papercraft. Let me put these out of the way so that they're not sort of distracting me. That's the other thing that I'm trying to do, is make sure that my desk stays as tidy as it can. Yeah, it's going okay-ish, shall we say. So yeah, so this is the card that I have created using Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 202. I love it. I love the stamp set. I particularly love this fern die itself, and that is just absolutely gorgeous. I haven't tried this die. I mean, this will work really nice for if I was to do something like that, but I just had this sort of the camera needs to focus. It does that a lot. Are we focusing? There we go. So yeah, I haven't tried this one. I did have an idea of having a bunch of flowers, so which is why I didn't use this one today, and I haven't used that one, but I'm sure I will eventually. But that fern dye is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Really, really love it. So I'm glad I have it. So yeah, so if you've liked this video, please do leave a thumbs up. I've enjoyed making this. I am sorry that it was on speed up. I will try as and when I can to have it on talking, but every now and again I will have to have it on speed up. So hopefully next time it will be a full talking video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.